Hello everyone, hello Phil, hello Skanda, hello Gil, hello Gemma, welcome to this live. I'm just trying to pin the comment. Yes. How are you going today? And where are you joining this live from? Yes, pinned. All good. Hi. I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes as usual to see who's joining in. Switzerland. Oh, I miss Switzerland so much. Hey, so in love. Hello, Ilana's Hot Yoga. Welcome everyone. So if you're coming in now, just let me know where are you dialing in from. I'm so happy to see you all. Okay. If you do have anything on your mind, something that has come up for you in your life, just ask your question in the comments below, and I'm sure that it will resonate with so many people here. Yay, Germany, Fiji. This is so cool. I love that you guys are dialing in from everywhere. Hi. Hi everyone. How are you all feeling today? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling stressed? Are you feeling upset? So I have a few topics in mind for today's conversation, and I also wanted to check with you what would you like me to talk about today? Hi Pia. Yes. So, Kirikou, my soul is feeling great, my body is tired. Yes. Yes. You've been doing a lot of back and forth on the planes, traveling a lot for work. Hello, Gonzalo. Oops. Nearly had an accident. Hi, everyone. So I'm going to start right in. Welcome to this live. If you're new to this channel, if you don't know me, my name is Caroline. I'm so happy to have you here. And I meet you every Sunday. So every second Sunday in English, every second Sunday in French, for Cosmic Chai Sundays. What is Cosmic Chai Sundays? It's 1 hour live with me on Instagram where I answer all of your questions, where we talk about all the juicy spiritual topics that we love, and where I give you some guidance and I channel messages from the guides. So what do? I'm an empowerment coach, and I work mainly with women to help them reconnect with their personal power, their purpose, their drive, and their gifts, so they can share those gifts with the world and have a positive impact around them. And I am also a channel. And what is a channel? A channel is someone who can connect with other beings from other realms and receive messages and information and transmit those informations. So it's by words, but it's also through energetic and vibrational transmissions. So as I speak to you and as you are connected on this live, what I really like to do is to ask you to set an intention. I think it's a great thing. You know, we have 1 hour together, maybe less if you jump off, maybe, you know, if you watch the replay, you're gonna have the full hour. But set an intention for this live. What currently in your life would you like to release? What currently in your life makes you feel misaligned? Or it can be an intention of something that you would like to manifest, something that you would like to bring into your life or bring more into your life. So take a second and just close your eyes if you need to and set that intention, because this is the perfect container for you to manifest abundance, to manifest, you know, all these crazy things in your life, because the energy of the group, because of my energy, because of all the spirit guides that are here around us, and because, you know, of the co-creation that is happening here. And, you know, we always know that when we are a group, it's always so much more powerful than when we are on our own, right? So if you would like to share your intentions with me, just like, you can type them in the comments. Otherwise, and I will share them throughout the live. My intention for today is to really be able to spread all the messages that the guides wants me to give you with all my love, and to hold this space for you guys, and to really make it that when you leave this room, when you leave this live, you feel pumped, you feel high vibe, you feel amazing. And when you continue with your day or when you go to bed, you just feel like a sense of alignment, joy, purpose, full of energy that really reconnects you with your dreams and with a sense of purpose. Welcome to this live, Lena's Kitchen. Welcome, Chaidata. Yes. So, how many of you are setting intentions when you wake up in the morning? How many of you think about how you want to spend your day and what you want to experience during your day? The reason why I'm asking that is because we manifest physically what we think of. And the most successful people, but success is a very, the people who are the best manifestors in life are the people who are able to visualize before what they want to materialize in the physical world. So those are people that are able to just connect with a vision and say, okay, this is what I want my day to look like. And this is basically sending a message to the universe saying, okay, she wants her day, or he wants her day to go like this. So we are going to, you know, your wish is my command. We are going to provide that. And if you don't do that, you just live your life, just float and go in all directions aimlessly without any control, really. Because you didn't set intentions, you didn't visualize what your day should look like. So how many of you are doing that? So Kirikou, I didn't really set intentions so far, but it sounds so helpful. It really is so helpful. So I'm going to show you what I do. In the morning, when I wake up, I usually do a meditation. At the moment, I'm doing the Deepak and Oprah meditation for 21 days. It's a free meditation, and it's about manifesting abundance with grace or gratitude. I don't know, all of these juicy stuff. And I wake up, I do this meditation, and then I fill out my 5-minute journal. I know I've talked about it before, but I want to talk about it again. What is this 5-minute journal? So basically it's a journal where, I'm not going to show you the page that I filled out, but you write the date, you have a quote, and once per week you have a challenge. And then you write 3 things that you are grateful for. So first of all, you tap into the energy of gratitude. And gratitude, I've talked about it so many times before. Gratitude is a way of life. Feeling grateful, being grateful, embodying gratitude is the key for you to raise your vibration and then to be able to attract things on a high vibration, matching your vibration as well into your life. So you write 3 things that you are grateful for, that you feel joy about, that you feel blessed with. Then you write 3 things that would make your day great. And this is where you set your intention. What would make my day great? So if you don't have a journal, buy yourself a journal. Just put something down and every morning write those things. Ask yourself this question: what would make today great? And it can be anything, you know. Maybe I will read you some of mine. Yes, I will read you my ones from this morning actually. Let's be raw, let's be real. So, what would make today great? I said first, learning interesting things, because I'm all about learning. And today is Sunday, but for me it was all about, okay, I'm gonna tap into that energy. I'm feeling really aligned, really motivated. I want to learn. I want to learn on specific things. So I've been watching video about a guy that talks about abundance, money mindset, wealth, etc. And I'm learning so many things about him. I really liked him. And then the second one, a great Cosmic Chai Sundays. So this is my moment with you guys, and I already feel amazing. I really do feel amazing every time we are live together, but still, you know, an amazing Cosmic Chai Sundays. And what it means for me is that we're having a great time, that you feel you have answers to your questions, you live with added value. This to me is very important. I'm not doing those live so, you know, we can just waste our time together. No, you are here. Your time is precious. My time is precious. We are creating this amazing online community with those lives, and it's about you taking things and leaving this life feeling better than when you arrived on this life. And the last thing is feeling accomplished. And what feeling accomplished means for me today is that I managed to do all the things that I wanted to do in my day. You know, that I set goals about when I woke up, which meant today for me, taking the day slow, learning, have a good time with you, have nourishing chats, and really feel like I am a grown version of the Caroline that I was yesterday. So that's really about what it is, this feeling of accomplishment. So I'm gonna read your comments. Skanda, you say, sometimes I feel like I'm a magnet for people who need to talk about their problems or bad feelings. How can I be able to help them without having any problem? That's a very good question. That's a very good question. So when you are with those people, because we often talk nowadays, it's very common to talk about energy vampires, negative people, draining people. This person is draining me, and I'm the first one to be conscious about it, because as a sensitive person as an empath, it is something that really has been triggering me for such a long time. But I would like to ask you, what do you feel already before those people come into your field? How is your vibe? Are you high, vibrating super high, super happy, in a very good mood, full of energy, doing things that lift you up? Or are you more like already a little down, concerned, stressed with your life? You do have issues on your own, and those people come inside your field vibrating at the same level than you, but you are not conscious of that. So the first step is to really assess in which vibe I am when I meet those people. And if really you feel drained, it's because, and I'm going to say something that is going to be triggering for many people probably, but it's okay. If you feel like you are being drained, it's because you are not in alignment with yourself and you are not in your full power. I'm going to repeat that. If you feel drained by other people, it means that you are not in alignment, in a true alignment with yourself in this moment, and that you are not tapping into your full power. Let me explain that. When we are connected to our full power, when we know who we are, when we know our gifts, our talents, when we know, when we look at always trying to look at the positive sides of things and experiences and see challenges as lessons, and it's really a mindset thing in the first place. But when we are in that dynamic, we are radiating such a power and strength that those people who are on a different vibrational level than us are really pushed away by our energetic field. And it's really the image that the guides are giving me right now. Those people are repulsed energetically by our vibe. So the question is not how do I deal with those people who are draining my energy. The question is, how do I reconnect with my full power again? How do I embody my full power again? So, how does it resonate with you? And in a sec, I'm going to give you a few tips about that, Skander, because it's a really good question. I love it, and I know that this can help so many people on the video. So thank you for asking. Hi, Michael. Hi, Elodie. Chai Data, you're saying, Caroline, your last sentence is awesome. Exactly. I feel much more matured after joining your sessions. You're so sweet. That is the objective, because it's very important that you get things that nourish your soul, that make you feel so much happier, so much more grounded, connected, aligned, that you are able then to have that positive impact into your life and on other people around you. This is why I do what I do, to raise the vibration of the planet eventually. And it's amazing for me to have those little testimonials and really cool vibes during those lives. Kirikou, thank you so much for that private insight in your journal. It helps so much. You're very welcome. I have nothing to hide, so any question you can ask. Welcome to this live for those who are joining right now. So Skander, it's about when I'm talking and explaining and give examples of how you feel better, then more negative energy comes up, and it's feel me like angry. Negative energy comes from them, I mean. If it makes you feel angry, it means that it's triggering you. It means that it's resonating with a part of you that is open to welcome that anger. So as I said, recuperating your personal power comes through being aware of your emotions. First of all, emotions, mindset, thoughts. How do you feel? What do you think of? What are your beliefs? Be aware of that. You can journal, you can write on a piece of paper, in a journal, write about your feelings. Try to understand those situations and try to distance yourself from blaming this person or blaming yourself. It's not constructive. Blame is absolutely the opposite of constructive experiences and constructive lessons. So try to understand, what part of you isn't in the full power. Do you feel like you need to prove them something when you are explaining those things? Do you feel 100% aligned with what you're sharing? It's the truth. Nothing can actually change your mind because you're embodying it. You're in your full power. Or parts of you are doubting, and then those people are just resonating with that and show you, mirroring what a part of you is feeling that you're not looking at. Ask yourself those questions and meditate on those questions, and I'm sure it's going to help. And eventually, the people that you surround yourself with are so important because they affect your energy. So choosing the right people to spend time with and talking about things, explaining things, sharing about your experience is giving energy. So if you give energy to people that are not on the same vibe than you, then it's taking more of your energy, and it's not a flow of love and energy circulating in a proper way. It's really like taking energy out of you. So look at your surroundings, look at the people, look at the environments, look at the activities, how you spend your time, and try to assess and make new decisions based on what would the me that is fully aligned, happy, that is really living in my truth, that is grounded, connected, and that has an open heart and is not open to any form of judgment from the outside, because I know my worth. What would that person be doing now? How would that person be? Always try to look at the evolved version of yourself, and it doesn't mean a perfect version. It means a version of yourself that is happy, radiating your light, and really aligned with your purpose, your experience, and with that sense of joy that we all want to feel on a daily basis. Hello Gilad. Hi Sam, welcome to this live. Chai Data. So Skanda, to finish, just ask yourself these questions and try to reflect on that, because spending time with yourself, assessing what is okay and what is not okay in your life, will enable you to make those decisions based on what the better, more aligned version of yourself would do. And then coming back to your situation, your present situation, this will help you make the necessary changes to go from point A to point B. Thank you for your question, and I'm sending you lots of love. Chai Data. Caroline, every day before going to bed, I write my whole day activities and talk to the Almighty through pen and paper, a sort of affirmation, you can say. This is amazing that you're bringing that up, Chai Data. Why? Because what I didn't mention is that the second part of the 5-minute journal is the nighttime journaling. So you have daytime when you wake up and nighttime when you go to bed. And this is also life-changing. Why? Because when you go to bed and you journal just before you close your eyes to start sleeping, you program yourself, you raise your vibe, you program yourself to then be able to have that frequency in your dreams. So your soul will work on those things. And if you manage to put that gratitude feeling inside of you just before going to sleep, it then transforms your sleep. You have a more restorative sleep. You have a better experience. You wake up in the morning, you feel refreshed, and you nourish that feeling of gratitude that will then build up inside of you and bring all those beautiful experiences into your life. So what the journal is asking to talk about, to write about at the end of the day, is first 3 amazing things that happened today. And I would actually want to ask you that right now. Tell me one thing amazing that happened for you today, and it can be anything, just to see if you're able to instantaneously say, oh yeah, this happened and this happened, or if it's more difficult for you to identify something really great that happened to you today. And I insist on the fact that something amazing or great is not something that is out of the ordinary. It can be just like cooking a delicious meal. It can be like watching a sunset or watching a sunrise. It can be having a little siesta, so a little nap on the couch. It can be those really simple things in life that just change your vibe, light you up, make you feel amazing. So what amazing things have you experienced so far today? Those things that make you feel good. Skanda, thank you for your answer. You're welcome, my friend. Nice weather. Yeah, you see, nice weather. How many days per year during winter time in Europe? I haven't experienced winter in so long, but how much we complain every single day that, oh, it's cold, it's rainy, it's snowy, and la la la, and la la la. And when actually it's nice weather, why don't we take the time to notice it and to embrace that changing of seasons? Kirikou, a very dear friend reminded me to take care of my health and my soul, and that this comes first. Yes, I completely agree with that. Health is one of my top values because I've had so many health issues in 2016, 2017, early 2018. I've had so many health issues. I've had a burnout. I've had, deep anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder. My body, I don't know. I think I talked about it during one of the lives, but I had to literally take a wheelchair to travel, to take place. I would be taking wheelchairs in airports because I couldn't walk because of the anxiety level and the post-traumatic stress. So I am the living proof that anything is possible. And health has become, it was already high on my priority list, but it has become one of the top 3. Health in my priority values list, definitely. And your soul, of course. Your soul, yes. So Phil, you're saying the morning hike was beautiful. Yes, especially in Switzerland. I can imagine how beautiful it must have been. And I heard that it snowed a little bit 2 days ago, so it must be really beautiful. Yeah, connection with nature. Connection with nature is always so nice. It really helps us come back to our own self, the simplicity of the moment, and just a sense of gratitude for being there on this planet. Chailata, you say, due to Navaratri in India, I offered some sweets to God, and after that I felt an amazing power inside me, feeling much more refreshed. I literally consider my God as my friend and mentor. It's beautiful. We all have, our beliefs, and we all have our vision of the world, but eventually if you're on that live, if you're on that live, sorry, it's because you do believe that there is something bigger out there, and that there are universal forces, you can call them God, the universe, spirit, whatever, that is really there all around us. And no matter what your belief is, when you are of service, when you are in connection with that superior force, something magical happens. It's like you enter in direct contact with your higher self, with your soul. You reconnect with a sense of purpose. And I thank you for Chailata for mentioning that, because this is a precious key as well. If you are struggling to be grateful, one thing that can help you is to be of service, because when you help someone else without expecting anything else in return, you feel amazing. You really do feel amazing, and this is helping you raise your vibration as well, which leads to the same results than being grateful. So if you do have difficulty finding gratitudes, or being in a good mood, or connecting with a sense of purpose, just get out, find someone to help, do random acts of kindness, buy coffee for the person who is next to you in this coffee shop, or gift a book to a friend, send, it doesn't necessarily have to be around money. You can also share a nice playlist to someone that you care about, musical playlist of songs that make you feel good. It can be so many different things, and it literally shifts your vibe. It shifts the way you look at things, and it brings more positive things into your world, into your experience. And this has a ripple effect. It's like this virtuous cycle going upwards, this spiral. They're showing me this huge spiral taking you, opening your heart, connecting you to be aligned with all those universal forces to manifest miracles into your life. So, yes. Hey, welcome everyone. Welcome Patrick, welcome Chloe. So Pia, you're asking, how can I set healthy boundaries when I am still having so much fear of rejection? Do you have any exercises to overcome this? Very good question. Before being able to set healthy boundaries, you need to know what your boundaries are. And before knowing what your boundaries are, what I found very interesting is this idea of fear of rejection. The fear of rejection comes from a lack of self-love, a lack of sense of self-worth, and a lack of self-confidence. So my first advice would be really to focus on those. How can I love myself more? How can I feel worthy? How can I feel more confident? And by building those 3 blocks, you will truly raise your frequency, raise your vibe, raise your standards as well. You will literally feel like you don't need anyone else but you to make you happy. You don't need any form of recognition from the outside world. You will just be. And I posted something on my Insta recently because I've been really feeling that way lately. It's just like you'll be just sitting down, doing nothing, being with no one on your own, and you'll just feel that sense of just happiness, fulfillment, just being. And this comes with time, and it comes with a lot of work. You cannot go from a deep lack of self-love, self-worth, and I'm not talking about you specifically, I'm talking for everyone there. You cannot come from a place of deep lack to full tank from one day to another. It's an everyday job. It takes your whole life, and it's like exercising. If you stop doing those exercises, you will go back to your old patterns and your old beliefs. It's an everyday job. So before setting healthy boundaries, really ask yourself, why do I fear so much being rejected? What in myself don't I value enough, or don't I love enough, that stops me from truly being in my full power and say yes when I want to say yes, say no when I want to say no? In parallel to that, I would recommend, and they're showing me that for you specifically, Pia, that if something comes your way and you need to make a decision, if someone is asking you about something, would you like to do this? Would you like to do that? Always take a moment and say, I will think about it. I will get back to you once, I made my decision. I need to think about it. Let me get back to you. Why? Because then you take the time to connect with yourself deeply, to connect with your higher self, with your soul, to meditate on the question and to ask yourself, do I really want to do this? Is this really aligned with me? Or am I trying to people please? Am I trying to say yes to be liked? Or because I feel that if I do that, I will be more respected? Or that if I say no, people will see me as a mean person? Because this is the main thing about boundaries. Many people think that when you say no, you are going to be the mean person. And I can talk about boundaries because I am pretty good at setting boundaries, and it was not always the case. I can tell you that I was a people pleaser for so many years, doing things for people so that I would be loved or liked. And don't get me wrong, I still do a lot of things for people, but I choose who, I choose when, and I choose how. And healthy boundaries will help you gain respect from other people. So if you have this idea that setting healthy boundaries will actually block you from being loved, there's something deeper there. Where in your life, what are the past experiences that have proven you that by saying no, people disliked you or didn't accept you or rejected you or started to be mean to you? Because it can go really far. Do you really want to have those people in your lives? When you say no, that they do not respect your inner authority and your boundaries? No, you don't. You want people in your life that are really, really respecting you for setting your boundaries, and that are actually inspired to do the same for themselves. And oftentimes you will notice that when you start setting boundaries with people who are not used to that, it's going to be strange in the beginning. For example, I'm being invited to this event. Oh no, amazing example is me when I stopped drinking alcohol. Because I haven't drank alcohol since I think 3 years ago. Probably 3 years ago now. At first, and I used to drink quite regularly when I was in my 20s. At first, people were making jokes all the time about, oh, you are not drinking a glass of wine. You're not, wow. Are you sick? What's happening with you? So I had to go through all that phase of jokes. And every time I was very honest, no, I do not want to drink. I don't need to drink to have fun. I actually have very bad effects with alcohol, and people were questioning me. But then when after I was completely aligned with that decision, when I was owning it, when I was in my full power, people were actually starting to get really inspired. And how my inner dialogue shifted the external experiences I had with people. So as soon as I was owning fully my decision, that I didn't feel ashamed about it, that I felt really powerful not drinking because it was allowing me to be more connected with my soul, more connected with my purpose, more energy, less depressed states, hangovers, all of these things, then people started to say, oh, wow, you're not drinking. This is amazing. I wish I could do that. I wish I could learn how to take care of myself that well. And you're going to inspire people. And this can be applied to so many examples in your life. I'm telling you that. But it's an exercise. It's moving through all these objections. Continue on your path, being right in your boots, straight up. And then you will see shifts will start to happen. But if you feel flaky about your decision, if you feel like, I don't know, I stopped drinking because I feel, and if I had said, okay, I'll just have one glass, then it would have been, I would have betrayed myself and my decision, and I would have been a people pleaser once again. So you see the difference? Do you understand? I'm just going to catch up on the comments because I've been talking so much. Kirikou, health has become one of my top priorities too after many health issues, especially last year. I feel you so much. It opened my eyes together with some other points that I'm not happy and healthy. Yeah. In my job anymore. Okay, so you're not happy and healthy in your job anymore. So now you try to find your real purpose in what you can do. This is beautiful. Self-observation, self-awareness leads to so much goodness, people. Asking yourself the questions that scare you. Am I really happy in my job, in my relationship, in my life? What can I do more of? What can I do less of? What do I need to stop? Mindset, habits. What do I need to stop to get from A to B? And this is something that I really love to work on with my clients. What are you doing right now in your life that doesn't serve your purpose? What are you doing that is putting you on the right track? What are you not doing that you would like to start that would, help you go from this point A to point B? Reflecting, journaling, asking yourself the questions. If you are scared to spend some time alone with yourself, start with that. My coach, I'm part of a coaching program at the moment with amazing people from all around the world. We have 14 of us, I think, in total. And we have this exercise that I still haven't done, but that I will do. And the exercise is spend 4 hours in nature, sitting down with yourself. The exercise is called Be Time. And big up Cairo for sharing that with us. Much love to you, because people have started to do that in our group and it is changing their life. They receive so many messages. So if you do have 4 hours, no phone, no technology, just take some water, sit down in nature where you will not be disturbed on your own for 4 hours, and you will see that so many answers will emerge through you. It will literally be life-changing. Yes, Claudine, Consistency is key, definitely. Phil. What image is useful to see our own boundaries as what we want? Kind of invite the positive. Hi Mel, welcome to this live. So Phil, can you please ask your question again, because I didn't quite get what you were asking for. Hi Sally. Hi Simone. Hi everyone. So Mel, you're saying, oh, I can relate to this, the pain of people pleasing. Yes, so many of us, especially sensitive souls. Chloe, love these cows, thanks. You're welcome. Mel, I don't drink either for no particular reason. I just don't want to. I haven't had a drink in nearly a decade. Yeah, you know, everyone's just making their own decisions. It's not like, I'm not saying that it's a good thing. It's a good thing for me. It works for me, and you need to find what is working for you. I'm talking to everyone here. You need to find what is resonating with you, what is working for you. No one else but you knows what is good. And actually, this is the key of setting boundaries, is identifying what is good for you. What is good for your life experience, you know? And once you've determined what is good and what is not good, then you have your boundaries, because your boundaries are including what is good for you and excluding what is not good for you. That's the image the guides are giving me right now. So I guess I'm answering your question, Phil. What is good for you? What is not good for you? The boundary is there. If people are encouraging you to do things that are not good for you, those people are misaligned with you. So then you need to make the decisions and honor yourself. This is when the self-love, the self-worth, the self-confidence will come. It's about honoring your true self. It's honoring your heart, honoring your soul. Is this good for me? Yes or no? Am I able to make those difficult decisions of gracefully saying goodbye to those people in my life that are not on the same level, that are trying to drag me to those things that are misaligned, that are not making me feel good? Am I able to make those decisions? Am I able to quit all these habits that I have that are not serving me? Yes or no? Am I able to do some mindset work? And for that, you know, you can't do mindset work alone. I mean, yes, you can do mindset work alone, but you need to be, everyone should have a coach. This is my message. Everyone should have at least one coach to be able to help you identify your blind spots, because usually your ego will protect you and will show you different things in a different way, so you just don't tap into what's the most painful. And someone else putting the mirror up is going to help you really see those blind spots and things that you need to work on. And the gecko is validating what I just said. Those things you need to work on in order to have this quantum leap in your life and this sense of growth, because you are choosing to change your inner dialogue. Pia, thank you. That really helps. Totally fits my situations. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hi, just one man, Mark. Hi from Bali. Hello to Russia. Yes, love that. Skandar, examples of how to make nice connections with people, to have a group of people that want to ask and answer for help. I will private message you a few groups, one in particular on Facebook that you can join that will be really helpful. It's a safe space for all the people that are interested into spirituality, personal growth. You know, the sense of community. If you don't have a sense of community physically, we have so many communities online that you can be part of for free. Facebook groups are so amazing for you to create lifelong friendships. You cannot imagine how many beautiful people I met online that I'm still in touch with. Then we met physically and there was just a click because you are on the same level, you know. So I will share that. Actually, I can share it here. I think I did share it last time, maybe or maybe not. I'm losing my mind a little bit. It's the Lightworkers Lab by Crystal Ann Compton, one of my mentors. And just seek Facebook groups. Seek Facebook groups for people who are interested in those spiritual topics, personal growth, and you'll find so many of them. Yes, Phil, so happy. Mel, you're asking what is the best way to overcome limiting beliefs? First, identifying what your limiting beliefs are. And I truly, truly believe that I believe that you can identify those limiting beliefs in a much easier way with someone that can help you, first of all, and then guide you to work on where do those beliefs come from. Because most of our limiting beliefs have been put in our subconscious mind when we were babies, when we were kids, at a very young age, listening to parents' conversations, having, watching something happening. And it cannot be, it's not only about traumatic things. It can be like just, for example, limiting beliefs about money. Arguments between mom and dad when you were 4 years old. Money doesn't grow on trees. Why do you spend so much money? Dad talking to mom. I work so hard to make money. So you have the limiting belief of money doesn't grow on trees. You need to work hard to make money. And money leads to people who love each other fighting. Can you imagine how many programmings? And you just need to watch one situation like that a few times and it's imprinted in your subconscious mind and it's going to affect your money story, your abundance story for the rest of your life if you don't identify it. So the key is to identify it. Once you raise awareness about something, already the effect of that thing is diminished. And then it's about reprogramming. So a lot of affirmation work and a lot of work with a coach to really go through exercises that will enable you to set new programs. So I really like hypnosis. It's amazing to reprogram your subconscious mind and your limiting beliefs. I really love especially guided meditation with binaural beats and those deep frequency that put you in a hypnosis state, and you can find so many of them. Go on YouTube. I'm really an advocate of finding resources that can help you online, because this is the most precious library. We have so many tools for free nowadays. We really need to use them. So go on YouTube and type limiting beliefs, guided meditation, hypnosis, and type whatever limiting belief you want to address and reprogram, and you'll see. And it's an everyday work, every day. You need to do that work until you feel that you have shifted. And one day you will just wake up and see, oh, my money story is different. I'm able to manifest more abundance into my life. I'm able to manifest, those beautiful things I thought were never accessible to me because X, Y, and Z reasons. So, Kirikou, oh, that's a beautiful question, Mel. Thank you. It's awesome to see other people asking the questions you need to be answered to. This is why this is an amazing space and container for all of you guys, because when one question is asked, it resonates with all of you. It's not by chance that you are on this live today. It's because you had to listen to all the answers to these questions, and I'm so happy, really. Yay. Simone, hypnosis helped me so much in my life, especially health-wise with my autoimmune diseases. Definitely, hypnosis can help you on so many levels, in so many areas of your life. It's just, I love it. I really love it. I've worked with it a lot with my coaches, and it's just transformed my experience completely. So, any other questions? I'm conscious that we only have 9 minutes left on this live. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a general reading today for a change, because I think you guys have enriched this time together so much with your questions. I feel so many answers have been given, so many, keys have been shared with you through the answers, through the questions, that we don't really need to go into specific readings. What I will do is I will pull a few cards and consider that this reading is for you, and that the cards that are pulled right now are your messages, the messages that you need to receive. All of you. You're so beautiful, all of you. I'm so happy to have you here. Hi Shifu-chan. Only a few minutes left on this live, unfortunately, my dear. Okay. What are the messages that my beautiful friends need to receive today? The first card is the card of adventure. So you watching this video right now, and no matter if you watch the replay, there is no time limit. If you watch that now, this is for you. Where in your life have you lost the sense of adventure? Where have you let your routine just make things really a bit flat? And adventure doesn't mean to take a backpack and to travel on the other side of the world on a deserted island, you know? Adventure means doing something that scares you, doing something that really puts you off the path that you take every day, doing something that puts you out of this comfort zone. Why? Because when you go outside of your comfort zone, you're able to expand your horizons and then bring new things into your life, new experiences. And for that, you need to be adventurous. You need to take risks. You need to allow yourself to do things in a different way. The second card is the domestic harmony card. It's funny that it comes now because, you know, we are in spring and we officially started with this last new moon in Aries a couple of days ago. This really marks the beginning of the year in the lunar calendar. And in astrology as well, it's the beginning of the year. There is a sense of needing to clean your life, and it's funny, I talked a lot about boundaries and cleaning, maybe changing habits, changing mindsets, changing the things that you do, and this is about really your environment, the people around you. Are they aligned with you? Or are they not aligned with you? Are they not growing at the same pace than you are? Maybe you want to change something in your home. Maybe you want to declutter, you know, become minimalistic and just focus on the essential. Because every time you declutter, you make space for the new to come in. And we really have these messages coming through today. It's really about how I can make things come in, how I can welcome the new into my life. You cannot welcome new. Who said that recently? A beautiful quote of someone I watched a video of that was saying, you cannot put new clothes in a full closet. It's impossible. First, you need to declutter and give away or sell your clothes. Empty that so you can bring new clothes in and they have a hanger to be put on. It's the same with life. What in your life don't you need anymore? You know, where is there no more harmony and you need to just let go gracefully of those things? Ask yourself those questions and put those changes in place. And I wouldn't recommend it enough. Journal. Write down. If it's not with a pen and paper, just type on your computer. Ask the questions. See what comes through your mind. You know, that's how you really nourish your inner dialogue, your inner conversation. That's how you tap into your intuition. That's how you're able to make decisions from your heart and not from your mind. So that was it for the reading. We only have a few minutes left. So oh my God, sometimes there's no tower. Anyways, missed so much. So If you guys enjoyed this live, please share it with your friends. It's going to be available for the next 24 hours. If you are interested to work with me, I do one-on-one coachings. So I have a 3-month package. There are payment plans available, so don't hesitate. Send me direct messages, see how we can collaborate. And I'm working on creating an online program as well that will be available probably in a month and a half time. Maybe less, but I'm working on that, creating that safe container. It will really help you reconnect with who you are, with your heart, being able to be a super manifester, being able to set all these healthy boundaries that you want to set in your life so that you can thrive. And really, I'm not promising like those miracles. I'm just telling that I'm holding this container, and if you are inspired by my energy, if you are inspired by who I am, this is what you will get. You know, you will get authentic connection, because this is what I'm all about. I'm not doing those lives to just have people joining in. I'm here because I care about every single one of you. I care about our connection. I care about how you feel when you live this life. And I really, really sincerely love you all. So this group program will be the same type of container, but it will be an 8-week program. And I'm working at the moment on the outline of the program, so I can talk to you about it in more details very soon. But send me direct messages. You know, sometimes we just block ourselves like, oh, I cannot work with this person for this and that reason, when actually working with a coach one-on-one is like a real quantum leap in the experience. Sometimes we have those ideas of, oh, this person is inaccessible, and actually it's not really the case. Are you ready to give yourself the chance to move forward and to maybe change things in your life? Ask yourself that question as well. So if you have any questions, direct message me. I'm always available. And if you're watching this on the replay, you have all the details below, my website, what I do, how to reach out to me, etc., etc. I really love to have you every single week. I mean, every couple of weeks, English-speaking people. And it really brightens my day. I'm gonna go to bed tonight. I'm with a big smile, just happy that I've managed to answer your questions, being of service, and just, yeah, being inspired by you and inspiring you as well. Yes. So, yay! Those cards helped me so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, Caroline. I'm very happy, so happy. Can't wait to hear about the online program. Yes, really excited too. Caroline, thanks a lot for your group discussions. It helps me to broaden my views. You're welcome, Chaidata. Skandar, big hug to you, Caroline. Big hug to you, Skandar, as well. Pia, thank you, Caroline. Loved it as always. I love you. Lots of love to you. Thank you again. You're the sweetest soul. Thank you to all of you. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Be inspired. Have an open heart, and just remember that you are amazing.